Hello, fellow guitar enthusiasts. I have been buying inexpensive guitars now, on and off, since about 1999. I started on the eBay system and was fortunate to find some fairly priced guitars in various styles. Um, the one you're seeing here was a Squier Jagmaster, very affordable at the time. I try to set the price of the guitars that I acquire around $150 or less. Sometimes I'll go more. Depends upon whether or not it's a Gibson or a Fender. After a while of acquiring guitars, I just take a break, or whether or not it's for financial reasons or just you have too many guitars. This was nice. This had hot rails in it. Very hot pickups. Even had some switches in it. Let's take a look at that. Can't seem to see that one larger. Anyway, I thought I'd just take a break and have a look around where I find guitars now, and that's Facebook Marketplace, so I keep it local. And you can find a lot of very inexpensive guitars of good quality here. I think ever since Sam Ash closed down, people have found no place to sell their guitars besides Guitar Center, and well, then that just fills up the marketplace. For example, an Ibanez SA series for $50. Wow, that's a decent price for somebody who wants to practice shredding on a guitar. And Ibanez are really well known for comfortable necks when it comes to running scales and shredding. Yeah, that would be nice for $50. Followed by, hey, something right next to it. Stratocaster, Fender, Squier, of course, $50. Not bad. The ones that I thought I might be interested in, of course, the challenge here is that I don't buy any of them, particularly for this year of 2025, saving that cash. But check it out. Look, Samick, which makes all the major guitar brands, clearly this would have been a good deal for picking up, maybe trying to talk them down to 350 on an ES 335 Gibson copy. Is it really a copy? I mean, Samick is a factory that makes the guitars for the other brands, so I'm sure it's top quality. And this guy already cleaned up the guitar. The fret is lifting though. Oh well. But where else can you find a guitar and amp package? Vox amp and a telecopy for $100? Come on, that's a nice deal. Of course, you got to live in the area that I'm in here, which is kind of central New Jersey, greater Philadelphia area. Once in a while, you see things that you never thought you'd see, like a John Lennon signature guitar. Of course, that's kind of a hefty price for it. I wouldn't pay that much. Of course, I wouldn't pay that much for a Chet Atkins SST either, but that's a pretty cool guitar too. You'd be surprised what you see and what sells for an outrageous amount of money. Like an old beat up Gretsch, which clearly has a lot of restoration need. stock badge is peeling. It's missing some parts. Bridge looks real old. And the binding is splitting. I didn't notice they usually have a protective cover on the back, like a mat that sticks on the back of these guitars. Wow. This one, oh, I almost broke my promise of not buying a guitar because look, this is an Ovation, $45. This is not the Applause version. This is an actual Ovation guitar, and that would have made a good price. And it's a nice big round back rather than a thin line. Same here. Kind of steep price on this, but somebody did modify it to play it electrically, and they have a turtle back in their design. They're very, very cool guitar. I think I had one, not a Montclair, but a standard Harmony. Somewhere in that old collection there might be a picture of it. Maybe not. But as you can tell, I did enjoy a lot of unusual looking guitars. Like here is a Teisco that has a monkey grip on it. And I like to call it the Diamond Series because it had some diamond inlays in it. Well, maybe plastic inlays. This was a cool guitar, which I picked up from a seller out of Hawaii. And he had initials in the finish, which was very sticky when it came over, of JC. So if anybody who has this guitar now, wondering who might have done some work on it, was JC were the initials. And of course, mixed in here are pictures of the Teisco Devil Horns guitar, which is very sought after. Wow, $150 for an Epiphone ES339 Pro. Come on. This is right up my alley. This is what I would have picked up. Although it looks like somebody filed down the finish to get a natural feel on the neck. That's kind of unusual. Oh, I see. Headstock crack. No wonder it's so cheap. Never mind. It's a nice looking parlor guitar. Oh, it's Alvarez, okay. Not sure what this red label stuff is about. Sometimes you find Yamahas with red labels that were made in Taiwan. Wow, well, looks kind of nice. Sold for $60. Well, it needs some repair. What's the average price of Epiphone Wildcats? These are decent guitars from what I've heard. I don't have one, but wouldn't mind trying one. I think 400 is a little bit much for it though. And here's something I completely missed. This here is a Fender Champion lap steel that you find listed on places like eBay or Reverb for well over $1,000. Sold for $40. And it probably still at least crackled and worked. Yeah, I missed that out. This is typically what I would look for shredding something with Floyd Rose. And at 160, talking about 150, yeah, that would have. And an amp too, hey, nice package deal. That's a decent price for a goth guitar. It's not neck through, but hey, still looks cool. Yeah, this was what I had growing up, but it was a Harmony. Very similar design. The turtleback, you can tell. So yeah, if I had money, I'd be spending it on stuff like this. $100 for a 12-string D'Angelico. Is that? Oh yeah, decent quality guitar. Minor fix needed. Of course, to find stuff like this, you gotta look every day. And it's nice to check in once in a while and see how much the guitars that you have. No, I don't have this one. This is a Harley Benton. Although this looks like a decent guitar, I would pick this up if I had money. Seeing this one, this looks like a nice little blues guitar. And for that price, it looks like it's marked down a whole lot. But the owner didn't get enough use out of it. Looks like it has P90 pickups. They could maybe swap out the strings for flat wounds and set it to like dad-gad tuning and have a nice old blues time. Finger picking. So this is pretty much what I do in my off time. I look through guitars for sale. Again, can't buy any this year. Setting a goal for myself to save money. So what I've got now is what I've got to be happy with and work with. Though I am in the market for lap steel, maybe at some point. And that is a decent price, $90. Wow. $50 for a Squire Telecaster. Come on, you can't beat these prices. $50. And look at this. Would you look at this? 1930s guitar. with some kind of probably abalone inlay. No, I don't. Not abalone. I'm not sure what you call that. The inlays are intricate and beautiful, and 150. Come on, it looks like an auction item that goes for pretty high. 1930. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Talk to you again.